Hey there, friend. How you doing? Hope all is well. Let's check in. Let's just do a quick check-in. I'm going to do a little bit different today. Let's just have a look at the past, the present, and where things are going around you and a person. All right. Okay, first energy we've got, walking away, then the world, and strategy. So there's definitely some shift going on here in terms of a certain direction. So it seems like there was a situation that you were in that you walked away from, or are making a decision to walk away from. This is, like I said, past energy, current situation, and where you are going. Let's get what's going on underneath here. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards and then we'll dive in more. Okay. So there's something around the home front, interesting, and then underneath great fortune. So I feel like whatever that you're walking away from or have walked away from here, there is this sense of either walking towards something that feels more like home, but there's something here around where you've been, what you've been doing, and choices and directions around something, what it means to you, you know. You could be questioning if someone is thinking about you. This does confirm that could be the case. But it seems to be something around the home front that you've left behind, or you've been really thinking about leaving it behind. There's something more that it seems that you want here for your life. You know, this could be how you feel. This walking away card is a very empowered energy. This is walking away, yes, from something. You acknowledge it, you see it. You know, there may have been some good things there, but you're also walking towards the sun. You're also walking towards the light. You're also walking towards that thing that you feel most called, and it's empowering you, it's fulfilling you, it's igniting you. So that's how this energy is coming across here. Let's have a look at the current situation with the world. Expectation and thief. One more. Concern. Okay. You know, and I think sometimes too, when there's an evolution, right? When there's a change, when there's reaching out for new places, new destinations, when it's looking at where and what matters most to you in the creation process, because the world is about the new beginning. It's about the openness towards something that you're seeking. It's kind of like the world's available to you. What do you want to do with it? Naturally, you're moving towards something. It's a successful, you know, movement forward, but it's not an overnight thing. Okay. It's a journey. And I feel here, you know, that there's parts you're leaving behind and there's parts that you're stepping into. And right now, when it comes to that, there's this element of, I think, being important to yourself, that you're not, it's interesting, the word it's giving me is you're not ripping yourself off. Okay. And what I mean by that is that you're not giving too much away of yourself. And it comes in two parts. It comes in a part of expectation. Expectation is a hard thing to have. Expectation is different to standards and values, okay? You can be high value, have high standards, but having expectations can be a rough road. It can lead to a lot of disappointment. It can lead to just being let down, you know? And if we do have expectations, let's say that there's certain needs, there's certain things that you want, there's certain things that you desire moving forward. The greatest gift you can give yourself is expressing it, and see if that person can meet that need or is going to match that energy or that standard or that value that you have. The thief energy, the way this is coming across is just, again, not ripping yourself off, because if you're expecting someone to do things a certain way, but there hasn't been a discussion, there hasn't been openness around it, you know, that can be a problem. And I'm seeing here that there's something that you're challenged with around someone's intentions. And they just may operate differently to you. But I feel like whatever this is, 33 is a master number. 33 is like the pinnacle of evolution when it comes to the human spirit here in the 3D, okay? So, and when I say in the 3D, we're here right now. We all have different, I kind of looking at the life path or the number 33 that comes with that life path. Usually that person is more evolved on a spiritual level, right? They've been through lives again and again. And there's something here about wisdom and understanding and truth. I don't know in this regard if you're going to be more a mediator around something, but this is about... the situation seems to be more about the progress, the vision, the path forward, and not cheating yourself along the way. I just feel this is an important piece to the next phase. Maybe this is part of your own growth, your own lesson, a pattern, a behavior to also potentially recognize here. Strategy. Yeah, okay. So whatever it is that you're working towards here, this is the building foundation block. So we've got change. And we've got despair. Let me just get one more. And message. And then we've got imprisonment underneath. So this seems, in terms of this situation here, Pisces, whatever it is that you're working towards, the plans that you're creating and how you're going to either tackle something, work towards something with this situation, it seems like with whatever that you're doing, you're definitely mixing something up with this 9 energy. Some of you may be relocating, going to a new work, going, just making a change in your life, but you're taking your life with you. You're not leaving it behind, right? So someone or something here is I feel going to express their sense of loss with this decision, okay? This could be too someone, that may want to hold you back from the progress or from the growth or from this new thing that you want to do. Maybe they're also, I feel your ambition right now is on a high. You're really going after things. You really want things. Look, this empowered energy, and I've been seeing the energy shift in this last couple of weeks. And I feel this is what could be happening. You're growing, you're evolving, you're moving to new timelines. And there could be people that just haven't evolved the way you've evolved. And some people might think, oh, you're chasing after this and you're trying to do that. Why, the things that are important to you that matter, you've got a deeper value and meaning behind it. And maybe too, the things that you're asking or the things that you want, the things that you desire, people like who the hell do you think you are? And Pisces, it's a great thing that you're choosing to keep growing and to keep elevating. But I think when people are used to you being just there for them, there's something here about your growth and your journey. And I feel like there could be people that are trying to keep you where you are, trying to hold you back a bit because they have their own view of how things are meant to be, right? And I think there's something important here or someone will express here to you. And I just sense a little bit of caution. That's it, and caution in a way, just, be mindful of the expectations of others too on you. Because sometimes we can have ambition and drive and goals. And I think that's freaking awesome, right? So why does someone want to take that away from you? Or why does someone want to shift your thinking? So just be mindful of that. Let's have a look at the advice here. I think it's really important to have people around you that support you, at the end of the day. they're the true people, the true friends, or the true partners. So we've got the Two of Materials. The World again. And Death energy. Yeah, you're choosing to close something out. I think you've realized that you can't keep managing something the way that you've been managing something. And this is something that you learned along the way. You know, I think you're willing to handle, you have been willing to handle and manage a lot of things, but I think you've recognized like this is the end of the road for that. This is the end of the road. You have a bigger vision for your life. You know that right now you've got your mind and thoughts and calling you somewhere. There's something you feel that you're being called towards. This could be something you're thinking about. Maybe, you know, how and you may have heard this before, that, and it's a soul thing, you know. Maybe you've been somewhere for so long and you're feeling called somewhere else and you're not sure what that is and who that is or what that's about. But usually there's another frequency calling you and you're connected to it. And I feel that's what's happening here. And I do feel you're putting something to a close, and if you haven't done it already, because this is more past energy, or how that's impacting is like you're going somewhere new or have gone somewhere new. The World energy, we've got the King of Pentacles here. Wow, Queen of Pentacles, nice. One more, thank you, Spirit. And the Knight of Materials, damn. So this is all King, Queen, and Knight of Pentacles showing up. This is powerful energy, Pisces. So this is really about a very strong connection, the building of something, the partnership of something, the financial stability of something. This could be a lot, again, around your career and building and growth and finding that true match that is just stable, that just is grounded, that just feels damn right. There's a lot of solidity here, you know. And I feel Spirit's asking you, you know, that this is a time in progress. Like I said before, this is not an overnight thing. It's something that evolves. But someone with this, in terms of the challenge position, is like, okay, let me just take a step back. You're being asked here, it's okay for things to move a bit slower. Sometimes the slower something moves, and I'm not talking like slow. I'm just talking there's progress, but it's done with thought and foundational growth. And that's what I feel is happening here. It's kind of like slow and steady wins the race. That's what this is about. And if this is about a specific partnership or some type of work that you want to do, or partnering with someone, there is something building very foundationally, very strong financially, connected wise, nurturing, very, very nice energy. So be okay to take the time to build this. I know sometimes we want results fast, or we want to progress things, but this is something really nice that's being built here. And I think other people or situations, you may have to kind of, thanks, I appreciate your advice or whatever, but this is about doing things your way this time, Pisces. But someone is not, I feel someone's not supportive. That's how this feels. Where is this going? And final advice, thank you. We've got the Page of Voices, the Three of Voices, and then the Eight of Voices. Yeah, again, something that you're seeing or witnessing here, Pisces. something you uncover or learn with this message or with this news or information that comes through. There's something shifting here, okay? There is some form of sense of loss with it. And it's like you could be looking at what to do, or you're looking at how someone's feeling. You're not being selfish. I think you're being focused, and but there's also concern that is coming with this. One more, Spirit. What do we need to know about this Three of Swords, please? Yeah, I feel someone's putting a bit of pressure on you, Pisces, around the changes that you're making. And someone could be playing a bit of victim mentality with this as well. And you're looking at it. I think you're looking at how to handle it. I think you're trying to be, naturally mature about how to deal with this. But you're looking, it's putting you in a pause is what it seems. But you're also recognizing what you want. And coming out the other side, this is about you. And you're allowed to choose you, right? At the end of the day. As I said in other sessions, readings, that it's nice to be chosen. But it's not, you're always choosing yourself first. Because you need to make sure it's in alignment with you. It's not like someone chose me or, whatever that may be. You're choosing yourself first. And if that thing, like I said, chooses you back, you know that that's a good place to start, And I think that's what's happening here. Someone's expressing something of their sadness or their disappointment, and feeling perhaps a little bit stuck on the choices that you're making, but you're trying to look at it. You're trying to look at the situation. I think you're being open about it, looking at it, how you feel about it. Maybe you're doing a little bit more research or understanding. Maybe this person's doing that on you, but it puts you maybe feeling a little bit stuck on what to do. But I think when you look at it, there's this thing in front of you that you've been wanting for a long time. And Spirit's kind of saying, keep moving forward with that. Keep moving forward with that. There is light here. There's a lot of darkness with this, but there's a lot of light with this. So I feel wherever you're heading, the important part is keep showing up for yourself, keep showing up for these goals, keep showing up for that thing that you want to build, that you want to create. Naturally, the universe can test us with people, with situations, but sometimes that person's testing you to see how much hold or control that they may have. Sometimes the biggest regrets in life are the things that we didn't do, that, and not the things that we did do. I'm going to leave it there. Love you guys.